In the ancient Frankish Kingdom under the rule of Charlemagne the Great, the nation thrived and prospered. However, the unity of the Frankish realm faced challenges on its frontiers, particularly in the narrow valleys between mountains and forests. Within one such narrow valley, the Basque people organized a resistance army led by a valiant commander named Roland. This small nation was renowned for its spirit of freedom and resilience, serving as a formidable challenge to Charlemagne's authority in the southern regions of the Frankish Empire. Charlemagne decided to personally quell this rebellion, leading a massive Frankish army through the treacherous mountain passes, intending to bring this land under his authority. However, the winding and perilous paths of the valley posed a formidable challenge to the large Frankish force. As the war drums echoed through the valley, Charlemagne's Frankish army began its traverse through the challenging terrain. Their armor gleamed with metallic brilliance, and the banners fluttered in the wind. The morale of the Frankish soldiers was high as they faced the harsh conditions of the mountainous region. Yet, the Basque people were no ordinary foe. Familiar with the terrain, they ambushed the Frankish army from the depths of the thickets, launching a cunning onslaught. Arrows rained down like locusts, catching the Frankish forces off guard, and soldiers fell to the ground, struck by the unseen assailants. Roland led the Basque knights in a charge against the Frankish lines, their ironclad force pressing forward like a mountainous onslaught. The battlefield resounded with the neighing of war horses, the clash of swords, and the shouts of warriors, weaving a breathtaking symphony. The Frankish spears clashed with the Basque short spears, and swords glinted in the sunlight amidst the spray of blood. The battlefield was shrouded in the smoke of gunpowder and the scent of death as both armies engaged in a life-and-death struggle. In the midst of the chaos, Roland's knights emerged as the vanguard of the Frankish army. They charged bravely, each knight a shining star on the battlefield. However, in the midst of fierce clashes, Roland gradually discerned the clever tactics employed by the Basque people, and the tide of battle began to shift in their favor. In a moment of intense combat, Roland saw an opportunity. Inspiring his knights, he plunged into the heart of the Basque command. The battle was fierce, and in a thrilling one-on-one encounter, Roland faced off against the Basque commander. It was a fierce battle, with swords clashing and every move carrying lethal intent. Roland's courage and skill were on full display, while the Basque commander, relying on outstanding swordsmanship and cunning, navigated the battlefield with ease. In the heat of the duel, Roland swung his sword with determination, successfully defeating the Basque commander. However, in the moment of triumph, he sustained a fatal injury. Leaning on his sword, Roland stood witness to the retreat of the Basque forces. After the battle, the Frankish army emerged victorious, but the cost of this triumph was steep. On the battlefield, the Basque commander had disappeared, and Roland peacefully departed amidst the embraces of his comrades. His heroic deeds were immortalized in the epic Song of Roland, and his name became a timeless legend. Though the battle concluded, Roland's story left a profound mark on the history of the Frankish Empire, his name forever etched on the pillars of Frankish honor. This battle became a legendary chapter in the history of the Frankish Empire, simultaneously igniting the flame of resistance among the Basque people, whose spirit would endure through the ages.